So if you go into your Wuji stance, feet about shoulder width apart, facing comfortably forward. The reason I say comfortably forward is some people naturally have their feet turn in, turn out. That's fine. Don't focus on trying to get them exactly lined up. Find that comfortable stance. Bend the knees just a little bit so they're relaxed, not locked out. Bring the hips forward just a little bit so the tailbone points towards the floor. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Bring the chin down and in just a bit. Let the shoulders drop down and come forward. Arms come around in front of you. Breathing in and out through the nose. Nice deep abdominal breathing. So as you breathe in, the abdomen expands outward, drawing the breath all the way down. You pause, and then with the exhalation, the abdomen contracts back towards the spine, pushing the breath all the way up and out the nose. And we pause again. Make it slow, deep breaths. Make sure it's comfortable, not too slow. Focus on the breath. Just let all your other thoughts drift away. Bring your attention to your feet. Feel the feet making contact with the ground. Feel that connection all the way down to the center of the earth. Feel the earth rising up to support you, to merge with you. Just take a couple more deep, long breaths. Just settle in. Let's step out to a little bit wider stance. Slowly turn from the waist. And as you do that, notice the opening and closing of what we call the qua, the crease here. So we're not moving the knees very much. We're doing it more from the waist. The knees move a little bit. We're compressing, releasing the qua. Just let the hands flow through the air. Try to feel the air moving between your fingers. Begin to feel some resistance as your hands move through the weight chi, the energetic field that surrounds your body, provides protection. Now let your arms just hang, continue to turn slowly but surely. The momentum will cause the arms to strike the body. Posture is called knocking on the door of life. There's a point directly behind the dantian, or the lower energy center, which is located just below the belly button. The point on the back, directly behind that, loose translation, is the door of life. Chinese call it the Mingmen point. Look over your shoulder, get a little further around each time. Feel each vertebra turning in place. Loosening, allowing you to turn even a little further. And especially because this is spring, spring is tied to the wood element. And the yin organ is the liver. Yang organ is the spleen. So as you twist, feel that compression and release in your waist, just above your waist here. Stimulating those organs. Let's wake up the kidney meridian, which starts at the bottom of your foot. So as you turn away, come up onto the toe. Kind of stretch the feet a little bit, activating that kidney 1 point, the bubbling spring, located in the center of the foot, just below the ball of the foot. Kidneys are the batteries of the body, keeping the kidney meridian open. It's kind of critical. I suggest that you massage it every day. Generally, it's easiest to do it just before you go to bed. And if you're not quite sure where it is, there is a handout on the website to help you locate the kidney 1 point. And let's go back to being flat-footed. And now we're going to stimulate the rest of the meridians that come up and down the leg. They go through the ankle. So as we turn to the side, we're going to pull the toes towards us. We have 6 organ meridians that go up and down the legs, 6 that go up and down the arms. And we have 8 extraordinary meridians, 2 of which go straight up the front and the back of the body. And then another one we refer to fairly often, the daimai, the belt channel, goes around your waist. Come back to being flat-footed. See if you got a little more freedom of movement. Let your hand come up and hit the chest, just inside the crease there, stimulating the lung points for improved respiration and immune system. And now come up over the shoulder, hitting the base of the neck. Especially stimulating here the gallbladder and triple warmer meridian. Gallbladder 20 point, located right about there. By stimulating that, we're helping our thinking. Triple warmer is extremely important in preventing autoimmune issues. It's a fight or flight response. Come back down to the shoulder. Go back down to the waist. Slow it down until we're back to water waves. Just let the hands move through the air. See if you can, if your hands are a little more sensitive to the energy field now. And slow it down. The hands just face the ground. Just hold that for a second. And that's nice deep breath here. Exhale out your mouth. Nice big sigh. Good. Put your hands on your hips. Let's do figure eights. So we're going to push the left hip forward. Bring it around to the back. That brings the right hip forward. And then we're going to bring that around. We're going to shift our weight on our feet. Sort of like skating. Couple more, and we're going to reverse. It feels like you're skating backwards. turning spirals or figure eights. QiGong and in any energy medicine is really important in getting the energies to cross over. Slow it down. Let's just do a nice, easy movement of figure eights, kind of free form. Just let your hands move in a figure eight. They can both move together. They can move independently. Decide to move one, then the other. Just let it flow. Let your intuition take you to wherever it seems to want to go. Just try to visualize this energy field around you, and you're just kind of mixing it up and moving it around. Come back to the center. Good. Let's do a little tracing in the meridians. So we're going to come up to the chest. Hands are going to cross. They're going to come up over the head as they're crossed. Come behind the head. Uncross. Come down the chest, under the armpit to the back. Push down the outside of the legs. Come around the toes, up the inside of the legs. Bring the hands together, come to the chest, then cross them. Come up, over, and down. So we breathe in as we come up, all the way up, and then breathe out as we flow down. Having a slight pause between each. One more time. Bring it down. Bring it back up. Keep going up. The hands float up in front of your face. Intertwine the fingers. Bring the feet a little closer together, about shoulder width apart. This time just push straight up. Breathe out as you go down. Let's do that again. Get a nice little stretch here. So breathe in. Hands rotate in front of the face. Palms push upward, looking forward. Pause, then breathe out as you go down. Pause again, bringing the energy up through the bottom of the feet, up the torso, out to the heavens. And then taking whatever energy no longer serves and sending it down to the ground to be recycled. One more time. All right, now we're going to change this up a little bit. Hold up the heavens from the 8 brocade. We're going to do the same thing, interlacing the fingers. We're going to push up, but we're going to put it behind us as we follow with our eyes. So we're looking up, our hands are actually slightly behind us. Hold your breath, look forward. Breathe out as you go down. Pause, breathe in. Hold your breath, look forward. Breathe out as you go down. And follow it with your eyes. You hold your breath, you look forward, feeling a little stretch in the back of the neck. Breathe out as you go down. One more time. Good. Let's just do lifting the chi being energy. We're going to bring it up. As we breathe in, breathe out as we push it back down. Just let the hands float up. Try not to have any tension anywhere. As you breathe in, the hands just come up with the breath. We pause as they turn over. We breathe out as the hands come down, just floating down with the breath. Good. One more time. We're just going to do the same thing. We're going to change just a little bit. So bring your feet a little bit closer together. This time as you come up onto your toes. Hands up to the chest. And then come back down as you go down. Clearing to the lungs. One more time. Down. Keep going down. Palms towards the ground. Nice flat back. Turn to the left. Come back to center. Turn to the right. Back to center. Just do that a couple of times. Breathing in as you turn to the side. Breathing out as you come back to center. One more time each side. Bring your hands around to the kidneys. The kidneys, a nice rub. Let's do two hands, hold the feet from the eighth brocade. We're going to stop rubbing. We're going to have our hands on the kidneys. As we breathe out, we come down the back of the legs. Fingers point towards the earth. Then we lift the arms first as high as they can go. Then let the nice flat back float up. Lean back. Hold your breath. Bring your hands down to your kidneys. Breathe out as you go down. Breathe in as you come up. Hold your breath. Down. One more time. Bring your hands down to the kidneys. You can leave your hands right there, or you can just move them an inch or so away. Picture dark blue light coming out of the palms, filling the kidneys with that dark blue light. You might feel warmth, you might feel tingling. Come around the side of the body, just push down a couple of times. Good. Come over to the sternum with one hand or two, but into the center of the sternum. Nice tap. Nice deep breathing here. More. Up and down the sternum. And then let your hands just float down by your side. Breathing in, let the hands float up. And then come around to like embracing the tree. And then as you breathe in, you're pulling that in and down. Sorry, so we breathe in as we come up and around. Breathe out as we come towards the body and down, sinking the chi. One more time. Good. Leave your right hand down, palm down, fingers pointing towards the midline. Bring your left hand up, palm up, fingers pointing towards the midline, and just push them apart. And turn the pinkies towards the body. Back the hands cross, and then we switch. Breathe in as the hands come together. Breathe out as they go apart. Gathering the energy, bringing it into the body, and then taking whatever energy that no longer serves us and sending it out to be recycled. One more time each side. Good, and we're going to do it again, except as we come up, we're going to turn to the side. Feel that stretch all the way down your side, stimulating the organs. As the hands cross, we come back to the middle. And then we go to the opposite side. Breathe in as you come back to the middle. Breathe out as you turn. One more time each side. Good, bring it down. Bring your left hand forward, palm up. Right hand behind you, palm down. Imagine that you're grabbing something. Imagine that you're grabbing something. You're going to pull the front hand in to the hip as you twist to that side. The back hand comes into the Ning Men point, palm pointed out. So we reach, pull in. Breathe in, breathe out. This is from the Ji Jin Jing. Turning 9 cows around by their tails. You can tell a really good one for the liver and spleen. One more time, then we'll switch sides. Bring the hands around. The right hand is now forward, left hand is back. Pull in, reach. One more time. Good, let the hands drop down. Let them come up to embracing the tree. So fingertips are pointed at each other. Elbows are down, relaxed, shoulders are relaxed. We're going to turn to the left. Come back to the center. Turn to the right. Feeling that compression and release along the sides of your body. Breathing in as you come back to the center. Breathing out as you go to the sides. One more time each side. Good. Come back to the center. Bring your arms out. Left palm face down, right palm face up. Rotate the entire arm, but focus on the thumbs. The right hand thumb going down and back, left hand thumb up and back. Look at the palm that's down. Then as you look around the opposite palm, you're reversing them. So by the time you get there, that's the palm that's down. You just slowly turn. Feel that stretch all the way up the arms into the neck, activating the meridians of the arms, those 6 organ meridians. One more time. Good, back to center, drop it down. A couple of nice shoulder rolls here. Just let things loosen up. And reverse. Feet a little wider than shoulder width. We're going to drop down, straight down from the knees. We're not bending forward. We're going to drop straight down. Back of the hands cross. They come up to about the chest height. Tiger claws. And it's like, oh, you're opening a curtain here. So we drop down. We breathe in as we come up. Breathe out as you separate and open that curtain. Tiger emerging. One more time. And down. Go to a wide stance. Wide is comfortable. As always, we're staying within our comfort range. Should never ever feel any pain or discomfort. If you do, back off, especially on doing something like this. Let's start off just by putting our hands just below our hips and just shift your weight side to side. And as you do that, you may be able to open up the stance even a little more. Nice and slow. Good. Let's do a couple of things here. Let's bring our hands together in prayer position. We're going to turn the palms so that your left elbow comes up. We're then going to shift to the left and look to the right. Then we're going to change the palms so the right elbow comes up, shift to the right, look to the left. Breathe in back to the center. Breathe out as you shift to the side. Stimulating the Qigong points in the palms. Essentially mini chakras. One more time, each side. Good. Come back to the center in prayer position. Let's take a little break and do heart to the sky. So we're going to breathe in, chest up to the ceiling, looking up, soaking in all that wonderful energy, and then bringing it into the chest. One more time, and then we're going to transition into the lung flow. So as your hands come out, palms are down now. Chest doesn't come up quite as high. Really open it up, pull the shoulder blades together, opening the chest. Then the palms turn upward, thumb and first finger connect, and you come together with your forearms as you squeeze that into the chest. So we breathe in, breathe out. Feel your shoulder blades coming together, and then feel the shoulder blades opening up and the chest collapsing. So the chest opens, and then it collapses, pulling the chi into the body, spreading it through the rest of the torso. Lung meridian starts in the chest and goes down to the thumb. It's the yin organ of the metal element. And the yang organ, the paired organ, or paired meridian, is the large intestine, which starts with the index finger and comes up into the shoulder. So the lung meridian comes down the inside of the arm, which is the yin side. And the large intestine goes back up the outside, or the yang side. One more time. Good. Bring your hands together in prayer position. This time, rather than changing palms, fingers stay upright. You're going to shift your weight to the left. You're going to push the hands to the left, keeping the fingers facing the ceiling. You're going to look to the right. Breathe in, come back up a bit, come to the center. Breathe out, push to the opposite side. One more time each side. Good, bring the hands in. Drop as low as comfortable. Keeping the hands in front of the chest. Just move side to side. Like you're a great dragon swimming through the water. This posture is swimming dragon. As you come up, you can bring your feet in a little closer. Let the hands just slowly drift up that center line, kind of all by themselves. Feel the stretch all along the sides of the body. When you get to the very top, look up and push upward. And then drop back down and swim again. Hands drift right up the center line of the body. And push. Come back down. This time really move the hands. So they're going to cross the center line from side to side. The fingertips no longer face the ceiling. And go side to side. Notice forming those figure eights. And again, just let it slowly drift upward. And you get to the top. Stretch upward again. Drop down. One more time. Working your way up. Stretching upward. Good. This time we're going to do the same idea, except we're going to lead with the heels of the hands. So it's a much bigger movement. The fingertips kind of follow behind. Slowly working your way up. You get to the top. Stretching upward one more time. Bring it down to chest position. Bring the feet together or as close as you can comfortably together. We're going to do the same thing we did when we were wide-legged. We're going to push the hands to the left as we look to the right, to the center, and then pushing them to the right as we look to the left. Breathing into the center, breathing out to the side. Now use your hips a little bit, pushing the opposite direction. The knees together kind of makes it a little bit easier. One more time each side. But bring it in, feet back to shoulder width, height or slightly more. Drop the hands down, gathering energy, bringing down the heavens. Breathe in, pause, breathe out as you push that energy down through the top of the head, down the torso, down the legs into the ground to be recycled. Twice more. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring your feet as close together as comfortable. Leave your right hand palm up below the lower dantian, below the belly button. Left hand scoops out, Thumb and first finger separate. Thumb facing the body as it drifts slowly down the center line of the body. We get to the bottom, we switch. Breathing in. Pause, breathe out. Pause, breathe in. Breathe out. Centering, balancing the three dantians, the three energy centers. The upper dantian in the forehead for wisdom chi. The middle dantian in the chest for love chi. The lower dantian that houses vitality chi. One more time each side. Finish with one palm over the other, either interlacing the webbing of the thumbs or holding at the wrist, right at the level of the belly button or just slightly below it. Picture white light coming out of the Lao Gong points in your palms. Picture a little pearl just inside you, absorbing that energy, glowing brighter, getting warmer. As that energy builds, it spirals down your legs and up your torso, filling the body with that beautiful, warm, loving light as it removes any darkness, any energetic stagnation or blockages, expelling negative thoughts and emotions. So every part of your body is aglow with that energy. And then let that energy expand outward, encasing you in a protective cocoon. And while you float weightlessly inside this cocoon, become aware of what it feels like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a deep breath, gather those energies, those feelings, and take them with you for the rest of the day.